Yeah, good morning everyone. I'm here in Pretoria for the Best Made Satellite Challenge. This house might look familiar. Yes, Mornay's house. It's a lot of dogs as well. Remember in this previous vlog I forgot to add the tips about Criterium racing. I'll try and do that in today's vlog. Yeah, and at the moment just enjoy being a little bit overweight. Having zits, as you can see, of eating too much sugar. And yeah, we'll enjoy today's ride and see what we can share with you. Okay, and another benefit yeah, is Mornay's Wi-Fi is quite impressive. I mean, yeah, you see the difference here is the vlogs here I just upload within like 2 minutes, and at my house it's like 6 hours, and then I'm not allowed to go on the Wi-Fi because if there's any interruption, the internet speed's so slow that yeah, the video fails. Coming up. Let's go out and enjoy the day. So we've got a little bit of a chilly wind, although the sun's shining today. Seeing as it's my first ride really back on the bike, won't be really doing any pre-race intervals before tomorrow's race, but already out of breath, just going up a small hill. Naya, 7 kilos overweight. Season, I can't really see that 7 kilograms on him. Hi everyone, and finally we've got to this part. Share 6 tips with you, which has really worked for me as a rider up until now, and I hope that they work for you as well. So first of all, number 1, your bike needs to be clean and you need to be presentable. I mean, when you pitch up at a crit, you're not always going to talk a lot with people around you, and this might be their first impression of you, so it's very important to be presentable, look professional, and have a clean bike. Another thing is, when you wash your bike, try and especially before a Criterium, when there's going to be a lot of cornering, try and take your wheels off so that all that grease that comes off the chain doesn't end up on your tires, and then the side of your tires might still be a bit oily around the corners, creating a lot of slip and eventually causing you to crash. You're gonna have to decide what tire brand you use, the width of your tire, and obviously the tire pressure that you're going to ride. We all have different brands. Sometimes we're sponsored with a certain brand and we have to use those tires. Then you just need to find what tire width is going to work for you. I found that 25mm at the moment works the best for everyone, and you can run 25mm tires at a lower pressure, enabling you to corner a little bit better. And sometimes just riding a lower tire pressure is obviously more beneficial in the corners, especially when it starts raining later that afternoon. If you do a practice run, you know the limits of each corner. You know where you can move up, and then by doing a practice run, you also know where you need to be when you start in the Criterium. Maybe it's a very small road and you won't be able to move up that easily. By having done this practice run, then you know you need to be in the top 10 when you start. Number 4, don't panic. The first 10-20 minutes of a Criterium is usually extremely hard, sometimes the first 40 minutes, if it's that long. Don't panic, just wait it out and then you start moving up. If you try and move up within the first 5 minutes, you might end up blowing and not having such great Criterium. Don't always overlap. If it's not a priority race, don't risk it with overlapping wheels too much. Rather be a bit hesitant, and I can promise you'll crash a lot less. All depends how big the race is. If it's very big, a priority race for you, you might have to end up overlapping quite a lot without losing positions. But if it's not that important race, a type of B race for you, don't risk it. Don't overlap wheels. There is no perfect line into a corner. Some corners tend to be off camber. Some corners tend to have a little bit of gravel on one side. Some corners have a little bit of oil on the inside. So that's why I said the practice run is so important. You need to see what is the best line to take the corners in. Sometimes you want to take the corner on the inside, but there's a little bit of gravel. Then you might be able to move up, but because of the gravel you have to slow down. Or sometimes the corner has a bit of oil in, and then you can't take the corner on the side you would want to. So knowing the corner, knowing where the gravel is, knowing where the oil is in some of the corner, if there is, you also know on which side of the peloton you'll want to sit. Guys, these are my 6 tips for Criterium racing, and I really hope they work for you.